Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing great. My name is Leia for those who still don't know me. And for those who already knew, hi, welcome to my channel. And today I am in Lazi Sikihor. I will show you how beautiful, oh my God, the view in front of me. I'm just putting it back right now because of the light exposure. So, but yeah, I want to quickly show you. So yeah, you all knew how I love Sikihor, and I always, always come back here whenever I get the chance to. So I just would like to talk about something that is also kind of like an issue with the expats and the foreigners here. And it's what we called Utang. Utang is a Bisaya and also a Tagalog word that means credit or a payment in advance. So it's something that is quite a shock to foreigners when they come here. So when you encounter someone who's going to get utang or credit, what do you do? Especially the foreigners. I'm gonna give you an example. I'll give you two scenarios. So one scenario is, for example, maybe a friend or a neighbor. You're new in town, you're the new foreigner in town, but then there are, of course, you're going to be friendly, and there are some friendly Filipinos. And some of them would try to borrow money from you. And it starts with, a few hundreds and then thousands. And then until it's going to be bigger and bigger. Now, you have to learn how to put boundaries, okay? Some of these people, I think it's not just us Filipinos, but I think it speaks to in all countries, because I also experienced this in other countries. So some of them would try to borrow money from you, but then they have no plan to pay you back, or they will pay you back. It takes them a long time to pay you back. So you have to be careful with this kind of scenario, okay, when you come here in the Philippines. So yeah, the first scenario would be friends and neighbors who would try to ask or borrow some money from you. So what do you do if ever they would not pay you back? That's why, as much as possible, try to say no unless it's really an emergency. All right. Now, the second scenario is when the employees are trying to get an advance payment. Like they would ask you, sir, ma'am, can I please have my next month's salary because I need it for emergency. I need it because my daughter is sick, my son is sick. So all of this reasons. I think if it's really reasonable, then why not, right? So you just really have to be careful to assess or evaluate if the situation is true, if the person is telling the truth, because some of them would ask for an advance payment and then they will do an AWOL, absence without leave, and or they will not show themselves anymore to you. So you got to be careful with utang, okay? So you got to be careful with these situations when you come here in the Philippines. I would advise you to try to build that boundary already first hand. Like when you have an employee, for example, housemate or gardener, try to give them a heads up that, hey, I don't do utang, okay? Try to let them know right on the first day that, okay, I would like you to know that I'm not going to entertain utang. I'm not going to give you advance payment or advance credit, okay? That way you're already setting a boundary that, okay, this foreigner knows about utang, and I cannot do this to him, because I think it's just fair, right? I have heard a lot of stories of people here, and mostly, yes, the foreigners are the one that is being involved, because they would target you guys because they would see you as someone who has the money. So it's not just actually foreigners, anyone that they think that they can try to borrow some money. Now, regardless, foreigners or Filipinos. But more chances on you as a foreigner. So that's why try to build the boundary already, set the boundary with your employees when you come here, or with friends, or well, with friends, it's kind of different story, you know. With friends, I think most of them only do that when they really need help. So, you know, evaluate, assess, and trust your intuition when it comes to this. But as much as possible, avoid lending, or avoid letting them borrow some money, because I have also seen how it could destroy some friendship and relationship in these cases. So unless it's really, really emergency. All right. I forgot to mention a very important point for this matter. Is it punishable by law if the person is not paying his or her credit? There is a Republic Act 3765, which is, it's not a criminal offense, but it is a civil liability. So you can still lodge a complaint, go to local court, and they will try their best to find a solution to make the person pay. But it also depends how big the amount is. If the amount is really, really big, then it's a different story. But I'm just talking about these debts that are really like small. So yeah, depends on case to case basis. But mostly, if it's not so much amount, you can still file a complaint, and then the local court will help you to settle that with the person. And like, for example, the person owes you 6,000 pesos, and the local court will try to investigate if he or she can afford to pay you back the whole amount. If not, then they will allow that person to pay you in installment, like probably 1,000 pesos per month for the rest of the 6 months. So something like that. So yeah, thank you so much. And I am excited to show you the place where I am now. I'm in Lazi, Siquijor right now. And for the next few days, I'm going to share with you the beauty here, how beautiful the nature here. I'm in love with Siquijor, you all know that. So I'm so biased when it comes to Siquijor. So yeah, right now I'm just enjoying it alone here in these rocks, in these giant rocks, and the sea right in front of me. And yeah, I'm going to share with you too, and be with me for the next few days. And let's talk about a lot of other things that can be a warning to you, a heads up to you, and something that you might look forward to or learn, especially when you are going to the Philippines, or when you are coming here in the Philippines. So for those who have experienced this kind of situation of utang, or credit, or advance payment, especially the foreigners, can you please comment in the comments box? Did you have any experience about this one? For those who are staying here, have you experienced that kind of scenario? And I'd like to know. We'd like to know how you handle it, how you dealt with it. And yeah, I'll see you soon again. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world.